you going, folks? It's Troy here. I wanted to share a product that I'd come across that I was really happy with. Lots and lots of people are starting to use these tablet type computers these days. This one's an iPad, first generation one, and to be honest, I'm using this a lot more than my laptop, just because it's so convenient and so easy to take with you anywhere, and yeah, just pretty happy with it. So having a bag that I could put it in was pretty important, and I love my Maxpedition Fat Boy, but the dimensions of that just aren't suitable for an iPad, which is really disappointing, because I'd love to just use that all the time. Maxpedition's next product that does sort of fit one of these and is kind of a computer type product is probably the Maxpedition Mongo. My partner Heidi has one of those, and that I purchased for her, and in the black, and she loves it. She uses it as her everyday handbag, and yeah, it's just really good. It's got plenty of compartments to help keep people organised, and it's big enough to even fit a MacBook in. So yeah, it's just a great product, and she can have her iPad in there. I myself like to not have anything quite that large, so I come across the STM Scout. This is what I'm using when I want to have my iPad with me, and I've just found it to be a brilliant bag for those day trips around the city. It's fantastic. I'll just talk briefly about what the website says about their product. It's got a high density soft shell lining. I'll just show you briefly that. You can see that there. It's got Velcro closures on the top, which is this section here. Forgive me if I get out of frame. It's got a secure buckle on the front of the bag. Saw that. It's got a compartment for keys. What else do they say? And it holds most 11-inch netbooks, and is a perfect fit for the iPad. So that's what the website says about it. Just a little bit more on their dimensions. The internal section for the laptop space is 7.5 by 9.6 by half an inch, or 0.6 of an inch actually. That's this section here, and it fits the iPad perfectly. This material here is a water resistant nylon. I think they said it was a 210D nylon, which means absolutely nothing to me. And this is a fairly heavy canvas type material, which I've been really impressed with. I'll just see if I can find some info on that. 14-ounce water resistant canvas. It feels really it's different to the materials that the Maxpedition stuff uses. It's a lot softer, and it's kind of really old school. I really like this material. So I'll give you a bit of a look at the bag now, a bit better look than we just had a look. So here's your external, there's your buckle. This is adjustable. You can tension that down, cinch it down to close this right up, depending on what you may or may not have in it at the time. The buckle feels good quality. I've been using this bag quite a bit, and has found that the quality of it's been quite good. I haven't had any stitching start to come undone, or none of the plastic stuff is broken. So yeah, there's your buckle. Come inside. Here's the compartment at the front that they were talking about for organising pens. Down the side here, you can put some pens. There's some spaces there. There's also a compartment to slide a phone in, and that fits in there quite well. Let's bring that up so you can have a good look. That opens up quite a long way. I can fit my fist in there sideways. So you've got a lot of space there. And then you can move back, and there's a zipper compartment here, which you can keep things like headphones and batteries and stuff like that in. Found that zipper space to be really quite good. I'm filming upside down, so forgive me if the frame isn't quite right. And that's quite roomy. Again, I can fit nearly my entire fist in there, and that's got quite a bit of room in that zipper compartment there. Little toggle on the zipper, feels nice, nice quality that. Moving back, after there's another sleeve here for a document compartment. I'll just grab something. This is what I was showing you the other day, my little pack, and I keep it everything in a bit of a pack like this so I can take it from one bag to another. And again, so you can just slide this straight in there like that, or straight into the front section, whichever one sort of does or doesn't have much stuff in it at the time. And you can see that it fits in there quite nicely. Going back another compartment back to the probably the main compartment, what this bag's designed for is the protection of the iPad, and you can see they spoke about a high density foam material, and you can see how thick that is, and it's really spongy, feels really nice, and then it's lined with this like a velour, and it feels really good to put your netbook or iPad in, whatever you want to put in there. And it just fits in there like so. And then you can you got these Velcro bits here, come forward like that. That's secure. And then over the top, and do your buckle up, and you're ready to go. And again, like depending on what you want to put in here at the time, put my big Genesis in there. Got the ability to fit all that, and my iPad's in there and everything. Going back one more compartment, there's a flat sleeve at the back here, and this is good for all kinds of things. You can put your mail in there or whatever. That's quite a flat spot, but again, you can see my hand fits in there. You can also, if you're a bit of an EDC junkie, you can keep tools in there. It fits in there quite nicely. That's got a little bit of Velcro across the top to keep it closed. There's also a grab handle, or you can use that handle to hang it on something when you get home. I'm going to the hardware on the sides here. I'll just take some of this out so I can manoeuvre this bag a little bit easier. Going to your hardware on the sides, these attachments for your strap rotate 360 degrees. Your strap material feels very similar to your canvas, although I don't think it is canvas. In fact, I'm certain it's not. It's very, very soft and very comfortable on your shoulder. You've got your adjustment here for your length. I might try and get an angle where this is hanging on me in a minute. But yeah, your hardware here is removable by undoing this clip, and then you can take that off like that if you do so wish to remove the strap for whatever reason. And it's quite long and very comfortable. It comes with a shoulder pad which velcros on, and it's quite padded. This is too small. In fact, I don't use this, and this is a piece of rubbish as far as I was concerned with this bag. This is my only thing that I wasn't impressed with. This is so small that, if imagine that's your shoulder, like it just doesn't even, it's not long enough to go around your shoulder comfortably. So I took that off and I don't use it. And that's partly because this material here is so nice and soft anyway, that it doesn't cause any issue. I'll just change the camera angle and see if I can show you the bag hanging on. It's not quite right. So that's how the bag sort of sits in a slung type position. Come up here, you can see easily adjusted with the 360 degree hardware on the side for getting your strap right, and adjusting the length of where you want your bag to be is as easy as sliding that up and down. And this is quite ingenious. This just is like a clamp style, so that just locks down like that. Again, you've got these pulls on there, this other hardware on here, which makes it all nice and easy to grab and use. and that's quite secure. I use this on the motorbike as well. I not cinch it, but I do this right up, so the bag ride's quite high in my back area there, and or slightly off to the side, and yeah, it's good on the motorbike. And then when you get to the location wherever you want to be, you just sort of undo that and put it in your normal sort of walking position wherever you want to be. I'll just change this angle back up again. One thing I was doing when I first got this is I was adding an extra layer of protection, because I was a bit dubious, a little bit scared with my new IT product when it first arrived, and I was putting it inside a one of these hard candy bubble cases. These are like rock solid, and just as a matter of interest, these do fit in there. So if you are a little bit dubious about wanting an extra layer of protection, I put the zippers in the middle, close that across, close that down, and now you've got not only the protection of the STM Scout, but the protection of the hard candy bubble case as well. The only downside, although it goes in nicely, it is quite hard to take out. Well, not hard, but not as easy as if it's not in there. So I'll just give you another gander at this. Again, there's your nice soft velour surface in there. That's really got quite a lot of room in there. I mentioned the figures at the start, and you just drop it in and away you go. So yeah, so far I've been really happy with this product. Like I said, I've used it quite a bit, and it's held up nicely. The only other thing apart from the crappy shoulder strap was that when I received this, I'll see if I can find it, it's only a minor blemish. Yeah, there was a little bit of, this had obviously been caught on something, and it had pulled a thread on the shoulder strap. So that was one thing that I did notice, that it would just had been damaged in the store or something, but you know, that's nothing really compared to how this would probably be after another 12 months of use. So yeah, that's the STM Scout. These come in other sizes too, to accommodate larger netbooks and larger notepads, and I think they're the price point that this was at is well worth the money. If I could add something, I probably wouldn't even mind having a pocket in here somewhere, would be nice. But I think they've done a really nice job. It's also, you know, in this colour here, it comes in black, but in this colour it looks quite, you know, masculine and on par with the Maxpedition gear that we all love. Alright, hope this has been informative. Catch ya.